This is Jesus in the Christian Community, and together over the next 6 weeks, you and I are going to be going to look at the life and teachings and ministry of Jesus, as well as the community that emerged out of those life, ministry, and teachings of Jesus. And this is fully online. So basically the way this works is, actually if you turn to page 2 of your syllabus, you will see a course calendar there, and you'll see that basically every week we begin on Monday and the week ends on Sunday. And you'll have assignments that are due, some on Wednesday, not many, some on Friday, and a number on Sunday as well. Let me see. Regarding the assignments that you'll see in the syllabus itself, I prefer that you use the worksheets in the syllabus as opposed to the ones that are located in Moodle. Also on page 2, right above the course schedule, you'll notice there are some writing expectations. This is kind of rough guidelines, but it works like this. For every 10 points that an assignment is worth, I'd like to see about 100 words to 150 words of writing. So if it's a 20-point assignment, I'm expecting about 200 to 300 words. And if it's a 30-point assignment, I'm expecting about 300 to 450 words, something along those lines. And the reason why is, based upon my experience, there is often a correlation between the amount of writing and depth of thought. This is a correlation. Of course, you can be very concise and still express depth. But my experience is often when students write like bullet point responses or half-sentence responses, they're really not engaging the questions as well as the text that the questions are referring to. So I want to see engagement. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, there are some assignments that need advanced planning. I believe I referred to that in the introductory email that I sent you a few weeks ago. Those assignments that need advanced planning are the church visit, a service project, and a Crable report. Crable is one of the books that you're going to be reading, The Upside Down Kingdom. And so you want to get through that book and write this book report. Now, I think more than Crable are the church visit, where you're supposed to go to a church that is outside of your tradition, and you're going to interview hopefully somebody there, and then provide a report of your experience of worship at that church, particularly in light of the person ministry of Jesus as you've come to know him in this course thus far at the time that you visit that church. And also a service project. So one of the things I'll say about learning in this program is there is this conviction that you don't just learn by reading. You don't just learn through concepts and theories, as important as those are, but some things we can only understand by doing. So I'm actually reminded of the words of Jesus where he says, "You will know the truth and the truth will set you free." Now you've heard that before probably, but often what people skip. All right, once again, I am back. This has been an adventure in learning and technology. I've done these kind of postings before, but this is a new phone and it seems very bent upon creating a frustrating experience for me. Anyways, I was talking before I was so really cut off by this piece of technology about that verse from Jesus, and you'll know the truth and the truth will set you free. And I was saying that often people just quote that part of the verse and they skip over the first part where Jesus says, if you put these words of mine into practice, then you will know the truth and the truth will set you free. And all of this was basically about a conviction that's present in this program, I think, in Christian learning altogether, that there is learning through reading and gathering information, but there's also learning through doing. Some things we can only understand by doing. And that is the reason why we have you do the church visit, which is very practical, and the service project. And in that way, hopefully, you'll come to understand what Jesus meant when he said, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first, and the greatest among you shall become a servant of all. I think that's it for now. I'm just trying to hit upon some basic logistical issues to launch this class. Oh yeah, it occurs to me since I had this chance to review these videos and realized I got cut off. When I was talking about the writing expectations, keep in mind if there's explicit word requirement like 2-3 pages or whatever in an assignment, then that takes priority. What my default that I was sharing with you earlier about, for every 10 points an assignment is worth, you should write about 100, 150 words, that kind of thing. Anything else come to mind before I wrap this up? I'm probably clocking in once I put this all together at around 10 minutes, and that's basically what I wanted to do. There's a lot of stuff that comes to mind, but I'll save that for instruction later on. and I will be seeing you online. I will be responding to you in the forums, or I will be sending you emails. I'll be interacting with you in a multiplicity of ways. So see you soon. Bye.